Communities living on the eastern coast of India are significantly dependent on fishery and agriculture. Over the last few decades, climate events such as heat waves, floods, and droughts have become a common occurrence, causing destruction to habitats and livelihoods.
A village today, because of environmental reasons, faces many challenges, and sometimes they don't realize their vulnerability. They are used to traditionally changes in weather pattern, they are used to some amount of maybe weather conditions and things. But what has happened more recently is that we are seeing extreme cases, we are seeing extreme weather conditions coming about as a result of climate change.
ఏదైనా వర్షం పడితేనే మనకు వ్యవసాయం చేసుకోవడానికి కానీ లేకపోతే అంతకంటే వేరే మార్గం లేదు. వర్షాధారం మీదే మేము వ్యవసాయం సాగు చేసుకుంటున్నాం. మెయిన్ మాకు ఇక్కడ కావాల్సింది వాటర్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ అండి. వ్యవసాయానికి కావాల్సిన వాటర్.
For the farmers of these coastal areas, the most important issues are saltwater ingress and land erosion. They have not only suffered the loss of agricultural land, but the intrusion of salt water into farms has caused increased incidence of pest attacks and crop diseases. For those who rely on fisheries, one major impact of climate change, as well as increased quantities of marine litter in the ocean, has been the change in fish distribution and decline in production. The depletion in fish stocks not only affects them economically, but also forces the fishermen to go deeper in the ocean, risking their lives. Seeking to respond to the challenges posed by climate change and increasing incidence of marine litter, GIZ, in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, the Centre for Environment Education, the Academy of Gandhian Studies, Avai Village Welfare Society, and 12 other NGOs initiated the Climate Literacy and Marine Litter Management CLMLM project, along to empower the coastal communities in 280 villages to better adapt to climate risk and to work on marine litter management.
Our job is not to tell them the great science behind climate change. Our job is to inform them so that they can actually make better choices, they can make more informed choices, and also learn from them. It's not a one-way street. So the reason it's a literacy, not only for those farmers and fishermen, it's also for us.
The project CLMLM worked in the states of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal through 3 major components: 2 days in a village, Samvad, and pilot projects. Through a 2-day action campaign in every village in the selected area, the project reached out to more than 300,000 people and created awareness on the issues of climate literacy and marine litter. The action campaign included school activities for young people.
Dakshina Uttarana. Right answer.
ప్లాస్టిక్ సంచులు వద్దే వద్దు, రక్షిద్దాం రక్షిద్దాం
మన సముద్రం, మన సముద్రం.
Focus group discussions were held with fishermen, farmers, women's self-help groups and vendors on issues related to climate change and waste management.
మడకెట్టలు నిలబడనివ్వలేదు. అన్ని విధాలా మనమే నాశనం చేసుకుంటున్నాం.
To create awareness, the Centre for Environment Education developed easy-to-understand pictorial materials in regional languages that help the local communities understand climate changes that happen gradually over a period of time. Local agencies and organizations also employed different forms of traditional and cultural media to lend strength to the project.
Aji tu tome le polythene de saudani boy. Mu tamu ko kona battery tome se. No. Awo. Mo kamera chede ko chaya.
Plastic hota.
Gram Sabha meetings were held in order to enable the community and experts to discuss region-specific issues and plan solutions. Along with awareness, prompt action was undertaken.
మొత్తం మనం కలుషితం చేసి పిల్లల్ని ప్రేమగా పెంచుతున్నాం కానీ వాళ్ళు బతకడానికి అనుకూలంగా లేని విషపూరితమైన వాతావరణాన్ని వాళ్ళకి మన యొక్క ఆస్తిగా వాళ్ళకి మనం అప్పచెప్తా ఉన్నాం అన్నమాట.
60 beach cleanup events were organized by members of the community who successfully cleaned up 143 kilometers of the seashore. 81 tons of collected waste was sent to recycling and authorized disposal sites within municipal limits. At the infrastructural level, several climate change adaptation pilots were developed in 25 village communities. Local communities were encouraged to take up projects to restore local and traditional water harvesting structures.
And the benefits expected from out of this work is during the summer period particularly, when people have a lot of water crisis, this will be a kind of standby source for them. This will provide water for meeting the drinking water needs of the livestock.
To fight erosion, dams were built using sustainable and low-cost materials such as bamboo and mud. These dams will act as bioshields to protect the land against erosion. To prevent saltwater ingress and soil erosion, mangroves and casuarina shrubs were planted along the coast. To protect these plants from high tides, fencing was built using sustainable materials. The existing irrigation supply canals were desilted, allowing rainwater to flow freely into agricultural land.
In this village, Kolamanallur, we are covering about 1.4 kilometers of B channel of PWD. This will cover about 135 acres and 132 farmers will be getting benefited by this project.
Surveys have revealed that the CLMLM project has impacted over 300,000 community members, contributing to a measurable improvement in the level of awareness on climate change and marine litter by 62%.
This is only a beginning. It's not that we are going to conclude with this. It's a beginning for a collective further future action. And that action has to be over a period of time. It has to be a long-term oriented. It needs to be a long-term oriented. With the community together, we need to work on a concrete process to ensure that climate change, adaptation, mitigation and resilience are well built into the community to go further into the future.
Nadu